And mic test, mic test. Mic test. White mic, white mic. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Dom, how's it going? How you feeling today? And the Maize Mavericks. I'm joined here by Joey Spratt. What do you think about this game? Yeah, I have to wait until he's done. I have to wait until he's done. Hi, folks, and welcome here to Valley Center District Stadium for this junior varsity soccer matchup between the Valley Center Hornets and the Maize South Mavericks. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt. What do you think about this game, Joey?
Well, I think that it's honestly going to be a pretty good matchup between these two teams. We have a mildly strong wind coming out of the south, so once you are attacking to the north, you can take shots from pretty far out and get them over that goalkeeper to score a goal.
Well, you know, that's a really good observation, and wind has affected a lot of the Hornets games. And it's pink night here at the Hornets Stadium, and Hornets supporting pink jerseys and pink socks tonight. And we'll be back here for kickoff. And this game will consist of two 30-minute halves and a 5-minute halftime. The Mavericks will start off with the ball at goalkeeper for the Mavericks, number 1, Peyton Simon. And at goalkeeper for the Hornets, number 00, Isaiah Stokes.
Oh yeah, I need to switch chairs.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason.
So Peoples to start off with the Mavericks. Hornets defense starting off strong. There's Schmidt. And Peoples will kick it back to no number 37 on the roster, right side. There's Philby. And he'll kick it back. The Mavericks offense having trouble there. There's Tanguma looking for a steal. Can't quite get it. Across the middle and along the left side. Crosby on the defense. Gamber back. He will get the first Hornet possession. Will in short, popped up and out of bounds. So that will be a goal kick there from Stokes. So Stokes on the kick to Lewis. And that'll be popped up there. There's Myers. And ball rolls pretty far. Myers will recover it.
Go, Luis.
And Solis down the left sideline that will roll out. So Mavericks will start off with the ball. Myers will pop it up. And Solis will recover it. There's Rubel. He'll kick it back to the defensive line of the Hornets. There's Crosby over the middle to Tanguma. Looked to be a push and a hold. It will be called. So free kick here from the Mavericks. So Petty to kick down the field, and Stokes will run up and receive the ball.
Oh, that was
Nice throw down the field to Solis. Left side, that will roll out of bounds. Hornets will get back on defense here. So it will be Hornets ball here. And there's Schmidt. Back to Solis. And loose ball. Will be recovered by Solis, though. There's Rubel. Will be denied. There's Tanguma. And Rubel back. Right side, there's Jew. Offsides on Jew there. Will bring up Mavericks ball. Popped up there. And left side, Mavericks on a move. Guarded by two defenders. That's Crosby and Malello. Crosby playing pretty aggressive defense there. Over the middle. And a chance. Solis there to kick it back. There's Jew. Will be knocked out of bounds off of Petty. So Crosby throwing in. Will land with Schmidt. And head intended for Jew. There's Schmidt. And he'll take it down the right sideline. Inside, and there's Tanguma. Nice little opportunity. Loose ball and out of bounds. And Tanguma with a close opportunity there. Almost 5 minutes gone. That will bring up a corner kick here from Caden Myers. There's Myers. And a nice kick over the middle. Will be kicked back, though. Hornets defense recovers it at the 10 and will be recovered by Jew. Right side and out. That will bring up a goal kick from Simon. So after 5 minutes, what do you think you've seen in this game, Joey?
Well, I think that I've seen pretty evenly play. Both teams have had some good offensive chances. No goals yet on the board, as you can see. But I'm looking forward to watching the rest of this half and seeing what comes out of it.
And Malello's free kick will go right off the head of Schmidt and out of bounds. So Simon to kick. So the kick down the field there. And there's Rubel. Loose ball intended for Tanguma, goes nowhere. There's Schmidt with a steal. Now down to Rubel. Down the field and will roll out of bounds. So Simon the kick. And there's Tanguma. Solis, crossfield kick there. Right to Jew. So there's Jew, and he's fighting for the ball. Goes nowhere. Down the field, and Malello will head it. Foul on the play. Malello to free kick. Crosby, the freshman, to kick down the field. Will be picked up by Tanguma. And over the middle. Ingram has it. And down the field, nice kick. Gamber will kick it back to Stokes. Hornets trying to get it out of their defensive zone. Though a lot of Mavericks in their zone. Over the middle, and Stokes runs up to grab it. 0-0 remains your score. 22 left in this first half. And it will be stolen, picked up there by Hunter. Down the field. And Malello races to get the ball. And popped up there. Loose ball, left side. Jew on the defense. So Malello to throw in. Excuse me, Crosby. And Tanguma down the field, it will be D9. And Rubel will intercept the pass. And down the field there, Lewis will kick it out of bounds. So the throw in here, here's the Mavericks. Down the field and a nice kick, Stokes to catch it. He will throw. Hornets starting their offensive possession. It will roll out of bounds. And so here's the Mavericks. Solis will head it. And here's Nguyen. Denied by Rubel.
He's a senior as well.
No one to recover on Rubel's pass. Myers will run up and get it though. Right side. And Schmidt will go over the top of a Mavericks defender and bring the ball along with him. He'll take down the left side, gets it to Solis. Hornets entering their offensive zone now. And the kick down the field, it's a rocket. And left side there, that is Vicketh. And Malello is crossed up. Nice catch there from Stokes. And Joey, with almost 10 minutes underway in this first half, what do you think you've seen so far?
Well, I've noticed that Maize South has had a lot more chances to score a goal than the Hornets have, and making Stokes work a lot more than I think he should be. I think that the Hornets defense needs to step it up a little bit and just get in front of the ball.
Thank you, Joey. So with 19-15 in this first half, your score remains scoreless.
And subbing in for the Maize South Mavericks, number 21, Carson Klein, and number 27, Quentin Gee.
So the ball is in the defensive zone of the Mavericks, left side there. That's Petty. Over the middle and a nice pass back. Mavericks entering the zone of the defense for the Hornets. There's Schmidt. He'll take it over and around to Myers. Looks to be tripped up. And so Tanguma will kick it back to the defensive front. And then Lewis to Myers. Left side there. And Solis will deny the kick there. Will go off the Mavericks.
In for Valley Center, number 10, Sam Benz.
So Myers will throw it into the newly subbed in Benz. Will be denied, but Lewis will recover for him. Nice kick from Lewis. Simon will elect to throw down the field, and the Mavericks will get it. Schmidt will get the steal, though. Jew intended for Schmidt, no good. And Mavericks moving, catching the Hornets defense off guard. And Gamber will get the denial, though. will be an offside. Offside's on number 21, Carson Klein. So there's Rubel. Sorry, we've had some technical difficulties. 1:10 remaining in this first half. Into the game for the Hornets, number 15, Antonio Tanguma. Myers left side popped up. Score 0-0. Just under a minute. Jew along the left side. That will roll out of bounds. Bringing up a goal kick with 45 seconds from Simon. Down the field there. And there's Lewis. And it will be denied by the Mavericks defense. Malolo will head it and up. And there's Hefkin. And there's Crosby. Loose ball. There's Crosby down to Schmidt. And the Mavericks will take it out of bounds. Now we'll roll out. And that will end the first half. Your score remains 0-0 tie ball game. And thank you for tuning in to Hornet Studios. We'll see you back here for the second half. Hi, folks. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt here at District Stadium, Valley Center District Stadium. And welcome back for your second half of JV soccer. The score is currently 0-0. Joey, what did you see in the first half from the Hornets?
I saw a lot of opportunities, and we had the win the first half. So now that we're not going to have the win, and the Mavericks are, it's going to be very difficult to not get scored on, especially with the fast front line. And we're just going to have to see how the defense and the goalkeeper can handle this.
And thanks, Joey. This game is about underway. We'll be back when it is. Hornets start off with the ball. Here's Lewis. He'll take it on the left side. And as you said, Joey, the wind is becoming a huge factor. Hornets need to really play much better than they did. A foul there from Jew. The kick down the field. And Stokes is hit.
He's good.
And that was a perfect pass there from the Mavericks. There's Stokes to kick off. Down to Lewis, and he'll give it over the middle to Rubel. Down the field there. And Ben's not there in time. Solis on the recovery, though. Rubel down to Crosby. And the Mavericks offensive line take off. Left side there. There's Grisham. Tripped up, a foul there. Free kick from, that is Grisham. Heady to kick. And that will fly to bounds. Wind takes a huge spark. And the ball almost rolls out of the stadium. Ball down the field, and it rolls out of bounds. There's Rubel over the middle, and will be denied. So over the middle, kick down the field, and Malello there. Gamer couldn't quite get a hold of the ball. And down the field, intercepted there by Lewis, gets it down to Jew, and he'll take it. Down to Myers. And stopped from Rubel. Slows it down. Mavericks will get it though. There's Crosby. The call is an offside. So Hornets to free kick. And there's Gamber down the field. And pass a little far in front of Wiedemann. There's a pass, and it's behind Truong. There's Solis down the field. And Myers has it. There's Binns, and a chance for a shot. Saved by Simon, loose ball. And it rolls. And ball goes nowhere. Will bring up a goal kick. A free kick here from Simon. Down the field. And popped up there. There's Lewis. Wynn takes the ball and goes under him. Right side looks to be an offsides. And it will roll out of bounds. It will be off of Malolo, bringing up a corner kick from number 7, Rodriguez. And the kick from the Mavericks into the pile up front will be a foul. Free kick here. That will be from Stokes. Down the field. And it will be recovered by Rubel. There's Wiedemann. There's Truong down the left side. Truong has it, guarded by Solis. There's Petty. Stolen by Myers, he'll take it down the right. Nice pass to Solis. Myers down the field. No one there. Simon will get the ball and punt it away. Popped up from Malolo. And there's Rubel. And back, guarded by Lewis. That's number 21, Klein, on the field. Easy catch there from Stokes. So with 23:30 remaining in this contest, your score remains scoreless. Handball there from Petty. So Petty to free kick. No call on the handball though. Down the field, and Stokes to catch. There's Solis. Petty, and he will be denied from Gamber. A nice save helping out Stokes. What the Hornets have needed to do, as you said, Joey, helping out Stokes. There's Myers, and trying to take it down the field by himself. Needs to pass. And it doesn't pass it. He will get it to Crosby, though. Down to Wiedemann. So there's the Hornets defense, tripped up from Myers. Myers down the field, and no one there to recover for his pass. That will be Simon. Down the field there. And Stokes will field it. And let's go to Joey Spratt. What do you think about the game, Joey?
Well, from what I've seen so far in the second half, it's pretty evenly matched. I will say that there was one call that was not a very strong call, where the one of the people jumped up and slapped the ball with their hands, and then they called a foul on us. So that I don't approve of. And back to you, Caleb.
Thank you, Joey, and that will be out of bounds. Throw in from Solis. Almost 10 minutes gone in this first half. And Truong will kick it down the field. Malello there. There's Stokes. He will kick it up and high. Back, and that will be an offsides on two offenders from the Mavericks. And make sure to tune in to the varsity game right after this one. And 6:30 will be the start time. There's Lewis on the left side.
6:30.
And defenders from the Mavericks recovered the ball. That's 35 Hunter. Down the field there. And almost out. It will be saved. Lewis on the tough defense and out of bounds. Down the field. And there's Stokes. He will field it. So 19:50 remaining in this contest.
And for the Mavericks, number 22, Brennan Philby. Number 23, Browning Peoples. Number 29, Esteban Luna. And number 7 for the Hornets, Eli Alvarado. Solis passes back to Crosby, which is intercepted by number 29, Esteban Luna. Crosby with the attempted kick. And number 25, Nathan Nguyen, almost with the touch. Kicks it back out to 29. Easy shot on the goal. Stokes saves the ball, which is very good for the Hornets, but we cannot let that happen again. Lewis with the ball. Passes it forward to Philby. And the ball is stolen by the Hornets defense. There's a scuffle and a foul comes out on the Maize South Mavericks. Malello to the kick. Kicks it to about the 30 or the 25-yard line, and it is kicked out by the Maize South Mavericks. And for the Valley Center Hornets, number 12, Brendan Wiedemann. Eli Gamber to take the throw, intercepted by the Maize South Mavericks, and Braden Rubel takes the ball, and Malello will clear it out of the back. Back to the defense, or the Maize Mavericks defense, up to the Valley defense, and now Brandon Wiedemann with the ball, running down the field, passes it off to Jeffrey Jew, which is intercepted, but Sam Fields recovers. Eli Alvarado. And it's cleared out by the Mavericks defense. Offsides called on number 23, Peyton Wilson of the Maize South Mavericks. Tristan Malello to take the kick, passes it to Aiden Lewis, up to Jeffrey Dew, but it rolls out of bounds. Jew to take the throw. Cleared out by the defense of the Maize South Mavericks, but Jeffrey Jew recovers it. Falls over the ball. Braden Rubel to grab and is blocked by number 25 of the Maize South Mavericks. And the goalkeeper, number 1, Peyton, Simon recovers the ball. Luis Solis picks up the ball, and Braden Rubel's there to recover it. Tristan Malo to run onto the ball, passes it back to Stokes, and Stokes will clear it out. Mavericks intercept it. Lewis with the clean block, and Gamber loses the ball to number 29, Luna. Gamber with the interception again, and Braden Rubel with the kick upfield to Sam Benz, who commits a foul. Now on to Caleb. What do you think about the game so far?
Well, you know, the Hornets have played much better than they did in the first half, showing what they learned in the halftime locker room and controlling the possession a lot more. They've still given up a lot of time of possession to the Mavericks, but they've maintained their fair share of it this half, and that's all.
All right, thank you, Caleb. And for the Maize South Mavericks, number 33, Xavier Tababa. And for the Hornets, number 2, Ledger McDaniel. And number 6, Howard Dunbar. It will be Hornets ball. Aiden Lewis to take the throw. Out of bounds on the Maize South Mavericks. Crosby to take the throw. Throws it in and is intercepted by the Mavericks. Mavericks retain the ball, and Crosby is there to cover it. Pass into the middle and cleared by Lewis. And pass intended for Philby, but rolls out of bounds. And in for the Valley Center Hornets, number 9, Ian Hefkin. Ian Hefkin with the run, but is intercepted by the Mavericks and picked up by Stokes. Punted by Stokes, but intercepted by the Mavericks. Myers passes up the field, but is blocked by number 36. Aiden Lewis with the ball, and it is intercepted by the Mavericks. And a foul on number... Oh, I guess it's a foul on us. And a yellow card on number 19, Braden Rubel. And in for the Hornets, number 10, Sam Benz. Free kick will be taken by Philby. Kick by Philby, right into the middle, but rolls outside, and it'll be a goal kick for the Hornets. Isaiah Stokes to take the kick. Benz to receive the kick, and Gamber to clear it out up to Ledger McDaniel up at about the 40-yard line, and kicks it, and the Mavericks defense kicks it up to the offense. Pass intended for number 33, Xavier Tababa, but it falls to Stokes. Mavericks pass it out of bounds. And in for the Valley Center Hornets, number 8, Waddy Sanford. Thrown to Benz, intercepted by the Mavericks defense. Kicked up to number 3, Garrett Petty. Through there and offsides on number 31.
And offensive fouls in general have killed a lot of offensive drives for both teams.
Kick sent up the field by the Mavericks, and Stokes to receive the ball. Close call there by Tristan Malello, and miscommunication from the defense and the goalkeeper. Stokes to punt the ball to about the 42-yard line. Caden Myers with the quick trick over the player, but it is kicked out by the Mavericks defense. Offsides on number 33, Zafair Tababa. Mavericks defense kicks it up to number 29, and number 23, Browning Peoples, running up the field, kicks it to the middle, but completely misses. And now a ball to Caden Myers, who loses the ball, or is playing on the ground, and almost retained the ball, but cleared out by the Mavericks defense. Up to number 22, Philby, who gets it into the middle, kicks it into the middle, but it is deflected by Waddy Sanford. Shot by number 29, Luna, but it goes wide of the goal. Goal kick for the Hornets.
Into the game for the game, number 1, Matthew Albritton. Number 4, Jacob Ranzow. Number 19, Braden Rubel. Hornets to start off. And it will be denied. Malello will blast the ball into the stands. And a fan going home with a souvenir tonight. Petty to start off, throws it in, and it will roll out, giving a free kick for Stokes. Goal kick on, and 8-20. Score is still scoreless. Both teams have played very well and competed about at the same level. Kick down the field there. And over along the right side, handball. And so that will bring up Lewis on the free kick. Down the field there. And back and off of Bins. 7:50 remaining in this contest. Your score is still scoreless. Rubel over the middle. And there's Dunbar. And Mavericks offense really finding a way to get past this Hornets defense. Pop up there. Dunbar trying to get the ball. And he's defended well and aggressively. Doesn't get there. Out of bounds off of Dunbar. So Mavericks to throw in. There's Petty. In and over the head of Myers. Getting back. There's Gamber down the field. There is Hunter. And Lewis down the field. Down the field. And down the field, there's Rubel and Dunbar. Dunbar gets past. And the ball goes out left side. And as the Hornets have done all night, have found many chances to score, just unfortunately haven't taken advantage of them. And we've seen that all season from these JV Hornets. So 0-0 remains your score, 6:30 down the field. And Rubel with the steal. Hornets offense already down there, no need to move. There's Myers with a nice little move and gets the ball to Binns. And down the field there, right side, that's Philby. And Malolo will rocket it out of bounds. Binns is down. Me and Joey will be here after the break. Let's hope Sam is okay. So Binns walks off field under his own power. Let's hope he is okay. Stokes with an easy catch. 5 minutes just under in this contest. Sanford will take it down the right side. There's Gamber. Down to Myers and a nice little pass to Wiedemann. Back to Gamber down the field and denied. And there's Stokes. And that will bounce, almost out of bounds. Recovered there, that's by Albred. And there is Rubel over the middle to Wiedemann. Using his moves and gets around. Back to Sanford. And it didn't recover it. 5 minutes remaining. And 5 minutes remaining in this contest. Joey, what do you think the Hornets can do to finish out this game strong and hopefully grab a win?
Well, I think that they can try to run Dunbar up the field because he is faster than most of these defenders. If he can get there and just tip it over the goalie and on target, we will have ourselves a goal and hopefully a win here for the Hornets.
Thank you, Joey. The ball rolls out of bounds. Mavericks ball here. And in an open pass, right side and over the middle. That's to Luna. Over the middle, and Stokes will grab it. He will elect to punt. 4:15 in this contest. Left side. That's Dyer. Offsides, that will be on number 21, Klein. So Hornets to free kick here. That's Malolo. And there's Malolo to kick. And over to Rubel over the middle. Down the field. And a pass intended for Solis. Simon dives and slides. So that will be a punt, and it's high and far to the opposing field, to opposing side. There's Malolo. He will pop it up and out of bounds. And over the left side, that is Gamber. Down the field there. And there's Dyer, will be knocked out of bounds and rocketed out from, that is Gamber. That will bring up a corner kick from Petty. 2:40 in this contest. The kick, and it's a boomer inside and a little too far, will roll out of bounds. So we'll bring up an opposite side corner from number 22, Philby, and gets it off quick. Will be knocked out there from Gamber, and a rocket shot out left side. So time winding down, just over 2 minutes in this contest. Hornets need to get down the field quick. Into the game for the Hornets, number 3, Aiden Lewis. The kick from Malolo, and it's a boomer. Wind carries it, though. Perfect pass to Jew. And it kicked back. Gamber will kick it down the field. No one there to recover for his pass, though. And as you said, Hornets trying to get Dunbar down the field. And great opportunity using his speed. It will roll out, though. 1:30 in this contest remaining. And down the field, Stokes will get the roll, and he will elect to punt, getting it down the field. And it popped up there. That's Dyer. Dunbar down the field to Wiedemann, and a chance 3 defenders will guard Wiedemann. Loose ball here. Down, and that is Stokes. Stokes down the field. And there's Gamber. He will lose hold of the ball. There's Lewis down the left side. Hornets having trouble getting momentum. They do get it to midfield, though. And Wiedemann on the defense. Now Solis. Down the field, right side. 2 defenders there, and down the field. And through the wrong goalpost. That will bring up a goal kick there from Stokes. Time winding down, 20 seconds. So 10 seconds here. If this game does not end up with a goal on the board, it will end up as a tie in the record books. Over the middle, and a shot. It's out of bounds. And there is your game. Final score tied 0-0. Great jobs, both teams. And make sure to tune back into Hornet Studios, where me and Joey will announce this varsity game. Game will start at 6:30. Hi, folks. Welcome here to Valley Center District Stadium for this varsity soccer matchup. Here tonight is the Valley Center Hornets versus the Maize South Mavericks. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt. Joey, what do you expect to see in this game?
All right, so earlier this season we played Maize South and we lost them 3-0, unfortunately, in the Maize South tournament final. So what I can expect is that we need the defense to really step up, get back, and help out Colby to be able to prevent these goals, as obviously from the last game there were too many, and we could have prevented a couple of them, but it's history and we just have to fix it tonight.
And another big story, a lot of great things there from Thank you, Joey. Another big story, their starting goalie for the Mavericks, number 0, Ethan Gamber, former Hornet. And Hornets looking hyped up here tonight. Let's hope they can grab a victory. Game will be starting soon. We'll see you back here at kickoff.
Starting tonight for the Hornets, number 00, Colby Swift, and goalkeeper. Number 1, Max Fields on defense. Number 4, Cade Martin on defense. Number 6, Michael Love in midfield. Number 7, Christian Seligman in defense. Number 8, Ben Lutz in defense. Number 9, Paulina Sanchez as defender. Number 14, Clayton Erstein as a forward. Number 17, PJ Maderwa as forward. Number 18, Austin Wolf as a midfielder. And number 16, Bryden Schmidt as a forward.
And a 3-4-3 coming out for the Hornets. The Mavericks will start off with the ball. This will consist of two 40-minute halves and a 10-minute halftime. The Mavericks will start off down the left side. There's Mansky. And Mavericks turning around. Nice interception there from Wolf down the field, and starting off early and aggressive. Gamber will get the ball and roll it back. Left side, here's the Mavericks. Get it down, and it will go out of bounds, bringing up Hornets ball. And down the field, there is Schmidt. And it will roll out of bounds, bringing up a goal kick. The first of the day from Gamber. There's Gamber blasting the ball down the field. And there's Erstein. Down the left side, the Mavericks gain possession. Wolf can't quite get it. There's Love. And Max will kick it. There's Wolf. And with possession is Mansky. Has it along the left side down the field. And the pass is long. Too long. So Sanchez will run back and recover it. Swift sporting his pink jersey here tonight. Here at Breast Cancer Awareness Night at Valley Center District Stadium. So it will be Sanchez to throw in Hornets ball. Over the head of the defense. There's Love, nice little spin move, playing midfield this week. Last week played defense, and that will roll out of bounds. Lutz, and that will be Wolf to recover it. Gets it, and down the middle, down to midfield. There's Seligman. Right side, there's Ingram. And through the legs of Seligman. And off the foot of Swift, he dives to save it. And Swift really going to have his hands full tonight here. Big, strong matchup. The Hornets defense needs to play well and play aggressive. Left side, there's Loffer over the middle. And Max will get the ball. Over the middle there, guarded by Maduerda. Right side and down to Erstein, off of his foot and out of bounds. So that will bring up Mavericks ball to throw in is number 20, Jayberg. Right side and around. There's Martin. Maduerda. Down the field and doesn't get there in time. It will roll out of bounds. Now will be kicked out of bounds off of a Bowman. Erstein to throw in, gets it into Martin. There is Wolf. So goes back to Swift. Just under 4 minutes away in this game. Swift will pass it down to Sanchez on the right sideline. And it down. And taking a chance at the ball, there's Gerhardus. The kick, and barely off the fingertips of Swift. Seligman will kick it, and down the left side. That will be off the foot of Schmidt. Down the right side there. And left side. There's Loffer. Loffer will take it over the middle. Swift. And Swift will elect punt, and that will be from Swift. Back inside from Erstein. Right side and over the middle. And there's the Mavericks. Over the middle and some nice defense. Back from Max, and there's Swift. He elects to kick down the field. And out, that will be out on Mansky. And throw down the field. There's Lutz. And over the middle right side, there is Eskridge. And Swift will get an easy one. So Swift to throw. There is Sanchez down to Lutz. He'll take it down right side. And a loose ball there.
Okay.
And down the right sideline. Down, and it's a boomer kick. Over the middle. And there's Gerhades. Kicked out from Sanchez. That will bring a corner kick for the Mavericks, the first of the night for either team. So 7 minutes gone, and 33 remain in this first half. And kicked out there, Sanchez. Out of bounds, that will be Maverick ball. So to throw in, that's number 17,
20.
Joseph. And over the middle there, that will roll out. That will bring up Hornets ball.
Not being able to get that.
And there, the Mavericks will take it back, moving it back to about their midfield spot. There is Sanchez down the field. And offsides, that will be on number 11, Bowman, bringing up a goal kick from Swift. Goal kick from Max. And so Max the free kick. Hornets sporting their pink socks and pink numbers tonight. Breast cancer awareness in the crowd. And a boomer kick down the field over the head of Schmidt. And there's Martin down to Schmidt. And pass doesn't go anywhere. There's Seligman. Down the field. No one there. Eskridge not electing to get the ball. Would have forced an offside. Max down to Erstein. Over the middle to Seligman. Pass intended for Martin. Goes nowhere. He does recover it though. Schmidt down the field. A little bit of room to work with. Hornets need to get down the field. There's Erstein. And a defender is there. Goes into the stands. And a Hornet fan going home with a souvenir here tonight.
Pretty bad, Jim.
So Love to throw in. There's Erstein. And that's down to Love.
Oh.
Nice little meg there, and it will be denied though. Down the right sideline, there's Eskridge. Over the middle. And it popped up. There's Max. He will fight for the ball and take it over the middle. Down, that's to Lutz, and a nice crossover to Muerta. And he'll take it over the middle, tripped up. There's Love with a nice kick and goes out left. And a nice shot. So Joey, with almost 10 minutes gone in this first half, what do you think about what the Hornets can do better, but what they've done well also?
I think that moving the ball around, we have done a lot better than the Mavericks. But whenever they get the ball, we kind of go into panic mode, as you can see right here. Just nobody's back. And right here, Raul getting the ball and Max clearing it out. But we have to get back and be ready for these types of plays. Schmidt with the ball, kicked up to Maderwa, running up the field. And it goes out of bounds on the right, on the far sideline. Jonah Clevenger to take the throw. Intercepted by Austin Wolf. Pass intended for Cade Martin, and he recovers the ball up to Wolf. To Love, who does a quick skill move around the defense. And it is kicked away by the Maverick defense. Austin Wolf recovers. To Martin. To Seligman. Back to Max Fields. All the way back to Colby Swift for a reset. Bryden Schmidt with the run up the field and shoots right over the goal. Would have been a goal if he had just gotten it a little bit shorter. Goal kick for the Maize South Mavericks. Ethan Gammer will take the kick.
And as we saw in the JV game, Hornets having trouble taking advantage of those opportunities. And Hornets are really going to have to take advantage of those if they want to score points and hopefully take the lead here in this game.
Mavericks pass it out wide. Clayton Erstein on the defense. Passes up to the middle in 11 and sends it off to Landon Eskridge. Sends it into the middle to Raul and Colby Swift with the cover, with the snag. Throws it up to Love. Little chip pass up and off and out of bounds. Mavericks throw it in and Love gets the ball. Martin with a little back flick that just leads back to the Maverick defense. Out to Landon Eskridge on the right side. Sorry. Eskridge on the run on the far right side. Kicks it into the middle and blocked by Seligman. Into the middle to 17. And skill move by number 5. Eric Loffer, but it will go over the goal. Goal kick for the Hornets. Colby Swift will take.
And time again, we've seen Swift get lucky and barely save the ball with tip his fingertips. And the Hornets defense really needs to step up. Haven't shown themselves in the first 15 minutes of this game, and they need to step up if they want to maintain this 0 score on the board for the Mavericks.
Maverick defense with the ball, passes it back to number 14, Cole Whitmore. Out to the left side. Some quick passes here from the Mavericks, looking very good with the passing. Blocked by Fields, and they just leave it. Blocked by Colby, and it goes over to a goal kick for the Valley Center Hornets. And for the Mavericks, number 10, Andrew Bliss, and number 18, Blake Grisham. Colby Swift takes the kick. Bryden Schmidt will head the ball back, and Clayton will run down Erstein will run down the field, blocked by number 14, but he still retains the ball. Dangerous slide tackle in the box, but retains the ball. Up to Eskridge on the right side. Martin in on the run back. Intercepted by Wolf. Wolf passes, but is blocked by the Maverick defense. Ben Lutz recovers, back to Sanchez, and right back into the Maverick line. Some quick passes and a long shot for the Mavericks, but it ultimately goes out of bounds. In for Valley Center, number 2, Elijah Wilhite. Throw in from Sanchez, goes over to Madeira, and is kicked out by the Maverick defense. Ben Lutz on the throw. Throw into Austin Wolf. Kicked over, but picked up by the Maverick defense. Sent up, and Max retains the ball, passes back to Colby Swift, and a quick pass out to Erstein on the left side. Seligman with the long ball to Wilhite. Might just get there in time, but the defense kicks it out of bounds. Cleared out by the Maverick defense. Push on Austin Wolf is not called. It will be out on the Mavericks, and Ben Lutz will take the throw.
Did you volunteer for it?
Did they ask you to? Okay. Just say that you don't want to if you don't want to. I learned that. Crossfield pass intended for Erstein, but it's picked up by the Mavericks. Long run, and it's a handball it's a handball on the Mavericks, and Max Fields will take the throw, or kick. Long kick from Fields, intended for Love, and it goes over, and it will be a Hornets corner. Corner taken by Michael Love. Corner from Love in for Wilhite and headed out and kicked out. Run up from the Mavericks, picked up from the Hornets, and kicked long by Austin Wolf and picked up by Cade Martin. Austin Wolf with the attempted pickup. Send it long to one of the Maverick offensive players, Colby Swift, with the quick slide tackle to save the ball. Throw to Erstein out wide, cuts it back, and with a quick little skill move gets around the defense. Passes to Michael Love, who passes to Eli Wilhite, but misses, and it goes out of bounds. I'm doing bad.
Down the field, and Sanchez. There's Wolf of the middle, and will be stolen by the Mavericks, led by number 15, Slittenhoff. And there's Seligman. So Swift back to kick, kicks it down the left side, and there's Erstein. Third time we've seen that downfield pass to Erstein. Only worked one time. There is Wilhite, nice little spin move. It's around his defender. will be kicked over the middle. Mavericks defense will send it back to the midfielders of the Hornets. Down the left side. And trying to get around Sanchez. That's number 18, Grisham. Over the middle. Stolen by Max. And denied by Grisham. And over there. And there is Martin. And down the field there, that will be denied. The Mavericks defense send it down to their midfielders. And that will be an offsides call. Play stops. Hornets will end up with a free kick. The offsides is on Cooper Joseph. And there is Max to kick. Max Fields. And short little pass there. Gets it down. That's to Lutz. To Wolf. And around. Wolf will take it. And taking it down the field there. There's Grisham. Down the field. Right side. There's Eskridge. Trying to get around Seligman. Loose ball. There's Seligman. And a nice behind the leg juke. Gets it down to Wilhite. Hornets need to take advantage of this opportunity, moving and have the momentum. Kicks back. There's Love down to Wilhite. Back to Seligman. Erstein through the legs of Martin. There's Seligman. That will roll out of bounds. Hornets will maintain the ball.
In for the Mavericks, number 13, Nathan Hefner, and number 16, Knight Cumpool. And for the Hornets, number 16, Bryden Schmidt.
And that the ball will be popped out of bounds. So Max to throw in. And that will be recovered by Gamber, the former Hornet. The kick down the field, it's low. It will roll though. Left side. Down the field there. And denied and out by Sanchez. And there is Sanchez. He's pushed. He will get the call for the foul. And so Max to kick. Down the field. Down the field and a rocket kick from Swift. There's Wilhite. And we'll roll back to Gamber. Gamber will elect to kick. And the punt will be low down the field. There's Wolf. Over the middle. Taking it down. And the charge is led by the Mavericks. There's Swift. He will field it. The throw, left side to Erstein. Erstein for a chance, and he will miss it. Rolling out of bounds. Will bring up Maize South Mavericks ball. And out again off of Love. That will bring up another throw. In the game for the Hornets, or excuse me, for the Mavericks, number 2, Braden Parker. And a pop up there from Love. Down the field there. And the charge, and it will be an offsides. That is on number 18, Grisham. So Swift will goal kick here. Down the field and tripped up. That's Will Height. Mavericks recover. And the kick down the field. And right side taking it down. The charge is led by Rodriguez. Over the middle and denied out from Wolf. Will sprint to save the ball. Swift will get it. So 7 minutes underway. 27 minutes underway. There's a Love. Love will take it over the middle, guarded by a bunch of defenders, and a push. It will be called. And a free kick in range here, landing at about the 25 or the 30. There is Max lining up for the free kick. The kick and left side saved by Gamber. It will be out of bounds, but on Max. Goal kick here.
Why are you alive?
And right side there. The charge. There's Max. Sanchez back to Swift. There's Wolf. He'll take it down, and there is Lutz. It will roll out of bounds. Pass a little too far there. So we'll bring up Mavericks ball. In the game for the Mavericks is number 5. That is Loffer. And right side there, Mavericks take it. There, Bliss has it. Will be kicked back from Lutz out of bounds. Down the left side there. There is Love. Down there's Schmidt. And picked up. And down the left side, there's Bliss. There's Schmidt. Down the field. Down over to the left side. Mavericks leading the charge on offense. There's Lutz. He'll get it back to Max. Over left side to Seligman. Down to Erstein. Erstein back to Martin, the freshman, to Seligman. He'll take it around to Erstein. Nice little juke there from Clayton, and a trip. Joey, how do you think the Hornets have done so far, and what do you think they can improve on?
I think that their attacking has been a lot better this past 20 minutes or so, but they also need to work on getting back on defense, as they have had several close calls with the number 9, the sophomore, who is one of the fastest people I have ever seen play out on this field. Out wide to number 5. Seligman to pick up the ball to Wolf into the middle where nobody is. Maverick trips on the ball. Cade Martin recovers. Michael Love with the ball. Passes out to Erstein on the far left side. Leads up to Eli Wilhite, where the ball is stolen and kicked out, where it is already out of bounds for a throw-in. Max Fields to take his Maximilian David Fields throw-in. Thrown for Max Fields. Right into the middle where nobody's there. Out on the Mavericks, and it will be a Hornets corner kick. Michael Love to take the corner kick for the Hornets. Kicked it right outside the 6-yard box. Goalie tips it, and it will be another corner for the Hornets. Michael Love to take the corner kick once again. Lower kick this time, headed out by the Mavericks. Pushed up the field, leads it up to about the 35-yard line. Pushing up further and further, Ben Lutz to pick up the ball. Kicks it, a very soft kick up the field where Jack Mansky will pick it up. Run up from the Mavericks. Person on the far left side open, wide open. Tackle made by Max Fields. Very dangerous tackle, I think, because it was in the box. But Mavericks recover it. Send it back in. But blocked by Fields once again. And they will go for another reset. Plays it back outside the 18. Where they will cross it into about the PK spot. And Wolf will recover the ball. Love with the ball. And a big swing and a miss from the Mavericks. Austin Wolf with the run on the far right side, where it is kicked out of bounds by the defense.
Okay.
Austin Wolf with a throw-in. Throws it into Lutz in the middle. Heads it to Schmidt, which does not reach its intended target. Mavericks pick up the ball and are sending it out wide to number 5. Seligman on the ball and blocked by Max Fields. Cleared out to Love, who misses the ball entirely, and it goes back to the Mavericks defense. Blocked by Love. Bryden Schmidt passes back to Love, and now they will dribble up the field. Schmidt did not move, was not moving in time, and missed the ball. And out of bounds on the Mavericks, it will be a throw-in for the Hornets by Max Fields. Max Fields with the long throw-in right to the PK box spot, but nobody's there. Austin Wolf to flick it back, but loses the ball, and now the Mavericks are on a hard push up the field. Max with the attempted tackle, but misses. Ball curved into the box, headed away by Sanchez, and Mavericks will recover the ball. Mavericks outside the 18, preparing to either send in a ball or take a shot. Raul with the ball and scores on the Hornets.
And we've seen it all night from the Hornets defense, allowing the Mavericks to pound in there and letting them go in and take the spot of the should-be Hornet defenders. And when you do that all night, it will end up in a goal. And no matter how great Swift is, at some point he will let up one. And into the game for the Mavericks, number 7, Landon Estridge.
Ball pass all the way back to Colby Swift, as it will be a reset for the Hornets right off a kickoff. Sends it up the field, intended target, Lutz, he saves it. Oh, he does not save it from going out. Thrown from the Mavericks, reaches its intended target in the middle. Leading pass and another shot, and hits the yellow crossbar, which will be a goal kick. He hits the post with the wrong post. Colby Swift with the goal kick, intended for Austin Wolf, but goes over.
How many goals have we scored?
Twice. I think we shot twice. Colby Swift with the recovery, out to Erstein on the far left side, with a quick skill move right behind the back to move past his defender. Clayton with the fast skill moves over to Wilhite, who megs the player and draws the foul. The kick will be taken by Michael Love. Sent into the goal box and recovered by Ethan Gammer. Sent up far by the field. Sent up the field by Ethan Gammer. So Ligman with the recovery. Colby Swift with the long clear. And kicked back by the defense at the Mavericks, but recovered by the Hornets. Seligman with the ball, running up the field, out of bounds by on the Mavericks. Thrown by Erstein to Love. It will be out of bounds on Love. Maverick throw in. Martin to recover the ball. Seligman with the long pass up to Maderwa. Will be passed back to the back defender. Sanchez with the long kick back will go out. No, will not. Maverick attacker will pick up the ball and it will go out of bounds for a Maverick throw. Throw in from Sanchez to Fields all the way in the back. Long kick by Max reaches the 45-yard line until Mansky heads the ball back. Kicked up by Cade Martin with no intended target. Kicked out wide to number 5 of the Mavericks. Clayton Erstein with the block. And it is halftime. Your score is Valley Center Hornets 0 and the Maize Mavericks 1.
I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt, and make sure to tune in for the second half of varsity soccer. We'll see you back for our halftime report. Hi, folks, and welcome back here to Valley Center District Stadium for this varsity soccer matchup. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt for the second half of varsity soccer soccer. Excuse me. Second half is almost underway. What did you see during the first half defensively from the Hornets?
Well, honestly, I think that the Hornets could have done better. They did not get back in time, obviously, because we are down 1-0, and I think in order to prevent more goals against us, we need to just get back and get in front of that ball and not dive in. Caleb?
Well, offensively, we've seen improvement over the course of the first half. Didn't do much, didn't have their ball on their side of the half until about 5 minutes. And after that, they seemed to improve more and more after every possession. Got the ball in, had some great opportunities, and unfortunately didn't take any chance of any of them. But if they can do that and use those chances to their advantage, then they can definitely win this game. There's Eskridge, cross-field pass there. Over the middle. Denied there by Sanchez to Muerda. And there is Martin. Kick back to Swift. The Hornets will reset. There's Swift, a boomer down the field. And there's Wolf down the right sideline to Jew. Haven't seen any of him this game, but he's really a big playmaker when he gets the opportunity. Right side, that is number 15, Steinhoff. And denied there by... And Love on the defense. Now Schmidt. Over the middle there. No one there for the Hornets defensively. Down the field. And going nowhere with it. The kick, and it goes off of Sanchez. Max will recover it, pop it up. And it goes back to Steinhoff. Taking control of it is Bowman. Kicked back from Sanchez. Down, that's Love. He'll take off with it. Pushes his defender, no call though. Martin will take it over the middle. And it gets it down to Love. Nice little pass there to Seligman. Erstein down the field to Muerda. Back from Love. Love has it. He takes control of it down the right side. And a chance, and it will roll. Gamber will recover it. Down the field and past the leg of Seligman. Right side, and a nice little pass in, and it rolls in past the hands of Swift. Defense didn't help Swift out much there at all. 2-0 is your score with 37:20 remaining in this contest. And there's Schmidt at the middle. So there's Sanchez back to Max. There's Swift. Right sideline, there's Eskridge. And back, it will be denied. There's Eskridge again. He'll take it over the middle. And back out, it will be kicked out. Over the middle. And over the middle, there's Clevinger. Nice little juke there. And back. That's Steinhoff over the middle, and a perfect pass and a perfect header. Swift gets it, though. And over the middle intended for right side. So it will be a goal kick here from Swift. So Swift to kick off. Goal kick here to Sanchez. Gets the pass off down to Wolf. And cross to Jew. And nice pass to Swift. Behind Love, doesn't recover it. The throw in there. And that will roll out of bounds. That will be off of number 20, Jaybird. And there, that will roll out of bounds off of Love. That will give Mavericks possession here. There's Wolf. He'll take it down the right side. And Muerta next to him. He'll take it over the middle. And the kick, and it rolls out of bounds. Great opportunity. Still no chances and no goals here for the Hornets.
Switch every 10 minutes.
And right sideline, it will be kicked back from Seligman. And there's Swift, far forward, and will boot it down the field. There's Erstein. And there's Love. There's Sanchez down the right side. Down to Wolf. Down the field, and a perfect pass. Looks to be an offside, no call though. And there is Gerdos with the kick. No good. Swift on the save. Just under 7 minutes remaining. There's Seligman down to Wolf. Nice little spin. Doesn't maintain control though. Down the field there. Loose ball. And right side, nice little pass though. There. And guarded by Max. The ball will roll. And down, no one there to account for Max's pass. The kick over the middle, and it curves because of the wind. The kick there from Jew, and a nice snag save from Swift. And Muerta tripped up. And there's Grisham. Popped up and away from Max. And Seligman on the defense. Pass, and it will roll out of bounds, giving the Mavericks a corner kick. 8 minutes underway. Scores 2-0. Hornets trail in this contest. Back to kick in the corner is Steinhoff. And the head, and it barely goes out of the goal. Swift not prepared for that one. It will roll out, bringing up a goal kick. There's Wolf, and behind Jew. Hornets having trouble communicating here. And down the field there. There's Sanchez. Dives forward and the kick, and it's popped up and out of bounds. Steinhoff. And there's Max. He'll take it down the field. And it will be taken over by the Mavericks. Taken around and down. And there's Jew. Max. And he will boom it down the field. Midfield here. Guarded by Muerda. And there's Mansky. Down the right side, and there's Swift. And Joey, how do you think the Hornets have been doing here in the first 10 minutes of the second half?
I think that most of the team has been doing pretty well, but the defensive half has been just a little bit behind, I think, just from speed and being able to get it out of the back. And the Mavericks have just been going off right now, with Raul Gajarda, the sophomore, having both of their goals, and just outstanding goals, and just the Hornets were not prepared for it. Now the Mavericks have the ball in the middle, pass it back to the defense, sends it up to the right side to Clevenger, up into the middle, and they fall all the way up into the far corner, and it will be a throw-in for the Hornets and a substitution. And for the Hornets, number 15, Antonio Tanguma, and number 2, Eli Wilhite. So Ligman with the throw, picked back up by the Mavericks. Max with the attempted header, and Austin with the swing and miss. And Sanchez heads the ball behind Swift, but Swift is quick to recover and throws out to Jew on the right side. Quick pass up to Wilhite, who tips it out of bounds, unfortunately. Throw in for the Mavericks. Throws it in right to the midfield. Love on the defense. Sends it out wide to Clevenger. Back into the middle. Drops it back to the far back defense, and Love is quick to recover it. Tanguma up on the run, but does not get there in time, and it will now be back on a Maverick push. Mansky up the ball with the ball running up the left side. Passes into the middle, but Austin Wolf intercepts the pass and is now on the field running very quickly, and a foul on Austin Wolf. Free kick taken by Jack Mansky. Sends it to the middle. Nobody on that guy. Jeffrey Jew with the attempted clear does not get it off. Mavericks with the middle with a quick cross up and a shot, which tips off of the top of the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick for the Hornets. Colby Swift to take the kick. Colby Swift with the kick, sends it to midfield, where Michael Love is there to receive it and does not. Clayton Erstein with the pickup, passes it to Tanguma, who is quick to move up. player falls on the ground and starts playing the ball on the ground. Mavericks recover the ball completely. Austin Wolf on the defense. Mavericks on the push in the midfield. Sanchez with the block from Jew's tip. Eli Wilhite sends the ball to Michael Love, who is almost wide open, but now there are 3 defenders on him. Handball. And it is called. Michael Love to take the kick for the Hornets. Michael Love takes the shot, and Gammer recovers the ball. Gammer punts the ball to about the 40-yard line, where it rolls out of bounds. Tanguma trying to recover the ball and gets it. Goes around the outside, and it has not rolled out yet. It is out on Mavericks. Clayton Erstein with the throw. Throws into Michael Love, who misses the ball. Passes it back to Jonah Clevenger, who shoots it, who passes it right to the middle. Austin Wolf gets the ball, dribbling down the side. Will Hite gets in the way, but Austin continues with the ball. Almost lost it. He recovers, and Mavericks get the ball. Blocked by Tanguma, but goes right back to the Mavericks. Sent out wide to Clevenger, which gets sent back to the Mavericks defense. Long send up there to Guajardo, where it goes over. He collects it, spins around, looking for a pass. Gets the pass off, gets the 1-2 off. He's going around on the far left outside in the 18 and blocked by Sanchez. Pass sent from Jew to Wolf. Back to Jew. To Sanchez. To the Mavericks. Some quick and deliberate passing here from the Mavericks, which have really been a factor in how they have gotten both of their goals just by quick passing. Long shot and out to the left side. In for the Mavericks, number 10, Andrew Bliss. Number 13, Nathan Hefner. And number 16, Nike Kumpool. Recovered by Jew. Sent up the far left line. Intended for Eli Wilhite. Might not get to the ball. Gamber just boots the ball out. No purpose for that. In for Valley Center, number 16, Bryden Schmidt. Long throw from Max goes to a Maverick defender. Seligman runs back to get the ball and is back on defense but does not receive the ball. Ball sent to the left side for the Mavericks, sent up the field, and is tipped off. And Offsides on the Mavericks. Max Fields to take the kick, sends it to Austin Wolf right in the middle. He does a quick skill move to try to get around the defender. Cannot. Passes it back to Sanchez, who passes it back all the way to Swift for a quick reset for the Hornets. Sends it up to the middle, intended for Schmidt. Defender misses the ball and kicks it out of bounds. Max Fields shot from number 7, Landon Eskridge, goes just over. After we come back from the break, we will continue here at Hornet Studios. In for the Mavericks, number 2, Braden Parker, and number 19, Nicholas Vicks. And for the Hornets, number 19, Braden Rubel. And number 17, PJ Maderoa. Colby Swift doing some sick tricks. Colby Swift with the goal kick goes about, intended for Braden Rubel, reaches its target, who heads it to PJ Maderoa, who recovers the ball from 2 defenders. Bryden Schmidt gets the ball once again and sends it upfield with no intended target, and it is sent all the way back to Gamber in goal. Long kick from Gamber, Seligman to head it, misses, doesn't get a good head on it. Austin Wolf tries to kick the ball out again, does not get a good kick, does not get a good clear out. Switch field sides, sent back into the middle, out to Clevenger, and back to number 7. Oh, and offsides on number 4, Jonah Clevenger. On to Caleb Rose.
Well, you know, the Hornets have really improved offensively. They've been back and forth, and between that second 10-minute period, they really dominated the time of possession, and they really need to go back to that sooner rather than later if they want to get a chance in this game. Here's Muderwa. Jew with the kick, and it will be denied. And back at midfield on the defense is Love. And over to Tanguma. And then Muderwa down to Love. Left hash. He'll take it over the middle. Nice kick down the field. No one there to recover for him, though. And Seligman will head it out of bounds. We'll bring up Mavericks ball. To throw in is number 7, Eskridge. Right sideline there, Sanchez, and Swift fields it. And a boot there from Wolf. Wynn takes it out of bounds. And there's PJ down the field. Rubel chasing down the ball. And there is the Mavericks offensive attack. Seligman misses it. And a pass right to the Mavericks. Flies out of bounds. There's Swift. So it will be a throw in. And there's Eskridge. Right side, there's Eskridge. Over the top of the Hornets defense. Back from Sanchez and right to another offender. And over the middle there, a shot rolls out right side. We'll bring up a goal kick from Colby Swift. And corner kick here that will come from number 9, Raul Gunhardis. The corner kick, and it's popped up and out of bounds. That will bring up a goal kick from Colby Swift.
And for the Hornets, number 11, Caden Myers.
There's Martin. He'll take it over the middle and back. Around to Sanchez and back to Swift. And Hornets relying a lot on Swift. They need to back off of that and move the ball down the field if they want to have a chance to take a victory here in this game. Back, and there's Martin down the field, intended for Myers. Down the field, and it goes past the Hornets defense. Swift recovers. And down the field, intended for Jew, popped up and out of bounds. That will bring up Hornets ball. Jew to throw in. Into Love, and down from Myers. Perfect pass to Tanguma, and he takes a hold of it. That will bring up a foul for Love. So there's Wolf down the right side. And the ball rolls.
Look at him.
The Mavericks offense take a hold of it, and it pops out of bounds. Out off of Sanchez. So back to the defensive front of the Mavericks. Right side there. Down the field, and a boomer popped up there.
Banger.
And perfect pass. There's the Mavericks offense. And Swift there to recover for the Hornets defense. And that will sail out of bounds. We'll bring up Mavericks ball. And out of bounds. Into the game for the Hornets, number 1, Max Fields. And there, that's Love. Down into Schmidt. It will be kicked back. There's Seligman. Down to Max. And popped up and back. And Love on the defense, back in D9. Grisham and down the field. That's to Hefner. And it's saved out of bounds from Swift. Down the field. Left side, there's Wolf and out of bounds.
The water.
And back, there's Bowman down the field and left side of the goal. We'll bring up a goal. Down the field, there's Martin. Back to Tanguma, right side. Jew back to Sanchez. And back. There is Maxie. Will let it roll out of bounds. And Joey, just over 10 minutes remaining in this contest. Mavericks lead. What do you think the Hornets can do to maybe get a late chance and hopefully get some scores on the board?
Well, definitely they have to keep up this defense. It's been better, obviously, because they have not scored, but just from their passing and clearing, it just looks much cleaner. And to get more goals, I think that they just have to put some strings together, get the fast players up there, and just send them in and chip the goalie. Because they try to just kick it and it goes over or wide, or he blocks it. So they just need to get it right over the goalie and right into the goal. Mavericks on the left side send a cross over to the other side of the field. Clevenger into the middle. Seligman not jumping with the reverse kick out. Antonio heads it to Jew. Jew with the skill move to get around his defender. Love has the ball. Martin recovers it. Sends it up to the midfield, but is blocked by the Mavericks. Skill move around Martin. Max to block the ball. And now it is a run to the end. To the goal. Mavericks send it out wide. Bryden Schmidt on the ball. Getting pushed over there. No foul called. Cade Martin with the pass back to Schmidt. To Seligman to Love. Austin Wolf with the ball now. Sends it to sends it to Sanchez, who sends it right to the Maverick defense. Mavericks with a nice lead past the Hornets defense. Up into the middle, and an offsides will be called. Offsides on number 19, Nicholas Vicks. Right before the game, I'm just going to go yeet skin on the beat. Yeet skin on the beat. Max with the kick out to Seligman, who dribbles around one of his defenders and kicks it out of bounds. Be a substitution for both the Mavericks and the Hornets. In for the Hornets, number 14, Clayton Erstein. In for the Mavericks, number 22, Brendan Philby. Number 23, Peyton Wilson. And 27 is not on the roster. Colby Swift with the recovery. Colby Swift with the long kick up to Gamber is his intended target and sent back to the other Gamber. Mavericks recover the ball. Passes it out wide to the other defender. Looks like it might. Oh, he recovers the ball. Almost went out of bounds. Recovers the ball. Sanchez misses the ball. Touched by 19 Vixix. I don't know how to say his name. Cleared by Sanchez. Picked up by number 11. Running out wide. Pass to the middle. Nobody there, and it is cleared by Seligman. Austin Wolf to pick up the ball. Sending. Tanguma covering. Number 13 running out. Send in by number 13 and headed out by Seligman. Erstein recovers the ball. And it is kicked out by the Mavericks. Clayton Erstein will take the throw. Throw into Cade Martin. Picked up by Seligman with a quick skill move and then getting shouldered to the ground. Antonio Tanguma coming in a little hard on that challenge there. He needs to be careful with that or he might get a foul called on him. Pass up the field. Dribbling through several defenders and Colby Swift with the snag. Throw to Clayton Erstein gets kicked out of bounds. Short throw to 11 is passed right back into the midfield and is sent long, but will ultimately end in a Hornets goal kick taken by Colby Swift. Swift to Fields, to Tanguma, to Wolf. Sent out wide to Jew. Skill move around his defender. Sends Gamber down the field. And the defenders for the Mavericks will clear it out. Throw in taken by Eli Gamber. Austin Wolf picks up the ball. Dribbles the ball down and it is out of bounds. And it will be a Hornet throw in still. Austin Wolf to take the throw. Antonio Tanguma is the intended target. Gets the ball but then loses it. Jeffrey Jew on the defense. And it is a good pass right in between the defenders. And back up to Michael Love. Little chip pass attempted and still misses the ball.
Want to be like the best player in the state.
Number 3, Garrett Petty throwing in. And it goes all the way back to Gamber. Oh, no. It goes all the way back to Andrew Bliss. Out wide. Sent up to 19. Quick run up the field by the Mavericks. Stop. Sent back. Sent right into the middle. Intended for 23. And it skyrockets over the goal. Hornet goal kick by Colby Swift. Colby Swift with the long kick intended for Erstein gets there. Sends back to Seligman with a quick skill move around his defender. Hits hits Martin to Tanguma, which is deflected and goes back to the Mavericks. His intended target was Jew. Pass blocked by Tanguma. And a trip from Tanguma. It will be Maverick free kick. Number 10, Andrew Bliss will be taking the kick. Kick by number 10, sent long, attempted to shoot, and it went out wide, and it will be a Hornets goal kick taken by Colby Swift. Long kick by Swift, intended to Tanguma, gets there. Martin shies away from the ball, but gets back. Ball back to the Mavericks. Seligman blocks it. Shot by number 5 on the Mavericks, saved by Colby Swift. The shot was taken by number 5, Eric Loffer. Seligman down the side of the field, pass to Erstein with a quick attempted skill move, but is kicked out by the Mavericks. Erstein to take the throw. Throws it in, and it is intercepted by the Mavericks. Max Fields with the attempted skill move gets it off. They are sent. He is going down the field. Nobody's paying attention, and the ball gets kicked down line and out of bounds. Seligman with the throw, and it is headed back out by the Mavericks. 30 seconds left in this contest, and the score will end 2-0 unless somebody miraculously scores a goal in the last 20 seconds. Throw into Colby Swift, who clears it up the field. 10 seconds left in this contest. Austin Wolf with the quick chip. Austin Wolf with the dribble. Eli Gamber with the ball, and it is cleared out. So, Caleb, what do you think about that game?
Well, you know, it was a great game. Both teams played well and competed well. In the end, the Mavericks just took advantage of their skill set. And thank you for tuning in here to Hornet Studios. I'm Caleb Rose, joined here by Joey Spratt. And make sure to have a great night.